Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Void. Bear with me here. It's been like a week since I last played. In the last... I don't want to just go into the place where we're situated outside and take the color there either, because I know there's some eye wings there. I think... So, yeah, we'll do a summary from this screen this time. Or kind of. Maybe we shouldn't. Oh, look at all the crimson and violet, and a little bit over here in Heathen. We need to get to Heathen. Okay, let's go over to Heathen. In the last cycle, we had seen that the brothers had left the Void. Where they are is preparing the way for us. They are opening the way to the Abyss, as they are intending to throw us into it. From what I can tell. Good for the brothers. They have finally made up their mind that we are too dangerous. I need all that color. We can't let Montgolfier take it. Where are you going? Okay. We gotta rush over here, quick. Okay, right, so anyway, hello everyone. How are you all doing? Okay, so we're here to take the color from Heathen. I think we can get there without dying. Oh, interesting. He's staying over Uta, so we can't fight him as much as I would like to do that. Okay, now we can finally do a proper summary. In the last cycle...
I'm Silver. What is this void, spirit? Who is the sleeper? Have you ever thought about it? Some say this is heaven, and they're right. Others say this is a man. They're right too. I'll reveal the truth, guest. The void is a limit. Life is made of limits. They are many, and they're linked together like a hanging chain.
Oh, almost ran out of color, by the way, out there. We have nothing left in us except for the little bit of azure we slotted. In the last cycle, when we came out of chasing what I'm guessing is Godsend, we saw that the brothers had left the Void. They have made up their mind that we are too dangerous to allow to exist, that we are indeed converting Lympha into Nerva. We are giving and destroying the world that they love. They will not allow this to continue. Although it would seem as if perhaps Montgolfier is still going to be our mentor? Possibly? And they left him and Tyrant here currently. Tyrant is the giant water wheel brother. And we attempted to fight Tyrant, but we're not allowed to do so. We have to actually get him in a chamber. And once he's there, then we, assuming like he's like draining color. And by chamber, I mean it has to be a chamber that has like trees in it for color for him to drain. Because he doesn't have a gold chamber all to his own, like the other brothers do. Then we can draw the Ordalia glyph on him and challenge him to a fight. We have to kill the brothers. We have to kill the brothers because they have hearts that we need to get us to 20 hearts total. We're at 17, so we need 3 more hearts, and then we also need the breakthrough glyph.
Because that's the only way a soul can move. Up or down. And there's no way to stay in one place. Remember that, spirit. Now, collect hearts from the chambers of the sisters you've yet to pass. I'll tell you what to do when you've done this.
To my knowledge, we have gotten all of the hearts from all the sisters that would have had hearts. unless we missed something. So hopefully Silver just talks to us again. Or we can go back to the sister. We can double check every single chamber to make sure that we've indeed gotten every single glyph from them. We spent some time in the last cycle trying to track down Tyrant, but were unable to bring him to heel. He refused to stop at any location where we could draw the glyph on him, which is a bit frustrating, I'll be honest. I wish the game would just let me draw a glyph over a brother wherever they were, or choose if I could interact with a brother or a sister, instead of being forced to interact with, like, instead of forcing us to enter a sister's chambers if a brother stopped over it. For example, what Montgolfier is doing currently. We cannot challenge Montgolfier to a fight. The game won't let us do so. Instead, we will interact with Uta. And since Tyrant is the brother who is in the left... Hello, what was that in the void? I know what that was. That was a bug, but I know what that bug refers to. How about that? Right. Anyway, because of the way the game works, I'm doing a lot of babbling. Is that a firefly up there? What is that? What is that? We can't fight the brothers unless we can trick them into entering a chamber and then drawing the glyph over them. And by getting a chamber, once again, I mean we have to get them into a chamber that has color so they stop to begin draining the chamber of that color, and then we can challenge that brother to a duel, but not before then. Crimson. There's too much color here to leave it for the brothers. And this mycelium creature can be utilized today based on the amount of color we saw here from the summary. And it looked like it was going to be crimson. And we could use more crimson. I don't want to take more amber in me. Okay, so. Last time, I believe, we interacted with this mycelium creature. It only had one. Literally just one little fungi that showed up that we could take color from. This time, it looks like there will be a substantial amount more. So, where's my map of the void? Okay, let's see. So Uta does not like amber or crimson. So if we're going to feed color to this creature, let's give it some crimson, and we'll give it about 40 crimson to make sure it sings for quite some time. As you can see, there's quite a few more of them now. Please, please, game. And we'll hear about the fireflies later. Right now, we want to get all... I mean all.
Teach you to bring the dead to life.
All of these. We also will be filling up, looks like, our violet again. Which is good to know because that means we can keep spending violet to move around. Violet's also a color that Ola wants, so we can start filling her fourth heart today. If we end up with quite an overabundance of it. Nope, that's a trap. We'll end up walking out and I'll waste all the... well, not waste, but we will have not really benefited from all the color we put into the mycelium creature. Yes!
I am the color of your power and fame.
You know, this whole time, I was... Can I... Please take it. Please take it! I had always wondered if it was color had the same voice. It's good to know that, yes, I was correct in my original assumption. That same voice, different attitudes. That's this one we left. I think if I get too close, we get warped out. Yes, I knew it. Okay. Let's go right back in there again. We have some fireflies still left, and we might as well grab them. Actually, we could... No, you know what? We could leave them here. They'll be here the next cycle, and that might tempt a brother to come in here. I have a hunch today's going to be very similar... sorry, today. This next cycle is going to be very similar to the last cycle, and we will struggle to actually pin down Tyrant. And it looks like Montgolfier is probably not going to move from the spot he's currently located at either. We could maybe go to his golden chamber and draw the glyph there to fight Montgolfier. I would like to track down Tyrant first. I would like to defeat a brother who we know stands against us as the first one we kill.
Are you a criminal or just a fool? Or both? Without knowing how to plant and grow, without even knowing what to plant and grow, you seize precious seedlings only to squander them. Idiot! Can you not comprehend? You're planting irreplaceable seeds into frozen soil. Your mind must be frozen and infertile as well.
That is Ironclad speaking, and he is completely incorrect. We know exactly what to plant and grow. We know why we're planting and growing it. We know what colors to plant and grow in which chambers, based upon what the sisters prefer. What they don't understand is what color is actually used for. They know it can be used to destroy the world, their world, but they don't realize that, once again, this world is going to eventually die anyway. The only reason why it's back at the moment is because we are here to give it one last attempt to save the sleeper. Okay, so let's go back now and try... I guess... So, what I think we should do is go to other chambers and grow more color, because we want to try to get the brothers to enter these chambers so we can get them. Like, we want to trap the brothers so we can fight them now. There's Echo again. Alright, so... let's come down back to Fog. And we'll grow color in this garden.
Young one, do you think you can create by throwing Nerva into the world? It's an illusion. True creation is beyond us, young one. You're like a foolish child who wasted his father's precious paints on pathetic doodles.
That was Warden. Oh my god, where was that? Holy crap, there's a second I-Wing here today. So Nameless's chambers are becoming more damaged. I think there's a... That's another one. I thought I saw one over here somewhere. Well, there are some saplings here, so we don't have to draw color here, but we'll get at least 2 trees drawn. So, this is probably a mistake. But why don't we... Since we have a ton of inspiration, and we'll be getting more inspiration into our Nerva and Crimson, we'll grow a violet and a crimson tree here. We should also put silver in you, Tim. You know, why don't you go 3? Grow a silver tree here, too. The brothers are making a bunch of assumptions about us based on I think, other devastators is what they called them, who have come and gone in the past. Get between these two. So, once again, we're doing this in order to create, effectively, I'm going to call them trap rooms, where the brothers will come here to get color, and we can kill the brothers that do so, and then draw the color out of the place once we've after we defeated the brother there, to recover from the fight. That's the plan I have in mind. I guess we can pluck a little more of this. And I wanted to grow a crimson tree here. Okay, then that will do.
I will bring you luck.
So we can let all this violet enter us. Yes, we can hold all of that. We can hold a little more silver, so we'll let some silver drain. And crimson. We actually want even more crimson to make up for what we're currently spending. We can hold 200 just about left over here. And amber as well, but amber's a bit tricky at this moment for me to consider it. I guess we can also put a little more gold in us. Amber's a little tricky because that drains us faster, and I kind of don't want to lose color quicker at this moment. Okay, let's head back out there. Looks like there's a little bit of violet in the other areas around Nameless as well, which is good. That means a brother could enter there. Let's spend some violet now. And we want to chase Tyrant and see if we can pin him. He might go in here, but there's no color to actually take there. Oh, we have gold growing in caves. I'm just going to leave it there at the moment, though. Once again, we want more and more of these chambers. He's going back up to Nameless's realm. Oh, sorry, not Nameless's realm. Whatchamacallit's? Ola's. Well, everyone. Well, I would love to spend the color to fight. That's apparently not in the cards. Kind of really frustrating, to be perfectly honest. I want to fight, and the brother that they gave us is, to do this with is not one we actually can fight. Let's go back one more time to the wall and look yet again for the silver that is supposedly here in incredible amounts.
You probably ask yourself, what's the point of Lympha if I can't use it? Fool. You measure everything by your own needs, by how much it will benefit you. That's not how a righteous man thinks. Those are the thoughts of a heretic who doesn't understand that he's too inconsequential for his dreams to have any meaning at all.
That's a very interesting statement. Perhaps that hints that the brothers are indeed the doubts and negative thoughts that the sleeper has had, which keep him from actually imagining or being inspired to do anything any longer. This is so frustrating that it's supposed to be a literal motherlode of silver here, and we can't find it. Also interesting that they just assume these things about us. At this point, we've survived long enough that we at least understand enough to keep ourselves alive. But of course, that doesn't mean anything. Who cares if we can keep ourselves alive? We're killing the world by doing that. That's something that a parasite would indeed do. However, we also know that the importance of Lympha is to grow Nerva. Taking it and not doing anything with it does nothing for the world, other than keep it in its current state, which is not the state the sleeper wants to be in. Color wants him freed, the sisters want to ascend, the brothers want things to remain the same. If I can't find the silver here this time, my goodness, this really sucks. That there's supposedly so much here. I can see little areas that look like they're lit up, but they're not pulsating. I do wonder if maybe there's color in one of the veins that we already exposed. And it never flashes on them again. Once again, there is a bug I have read that exists in the mines where the color is, you can't see where the color is. I can save the game and expose every single square yard of this area, attempting to find where on earth it spawned. But you know, maybe it is across the way here. We just haven't noticed it. Nothing says it can't be over here. That'd be really mean. I do not see it. If it's in the wall. Oh, this looks like a bat or something, doesn't it? With its wings outstretched to me now, all of a sudden. That looks like a crown of some sort. Pretty cool looking. Unfortunately, it's not as cool looking as seeing where the silver would spawned would be. I'm trying to think of where else we haven't looked for it in this location. No, nothing. I got nothing. All right, so we've searched everything up here. I missed. That sucks. Okay, let's go back in again really quick. Looks like there's a tiny bit of emerald here too, based on the fact that our whatchamacallit is still here. I highly doubt the vein is like in one of these walkways underneath of it. That would be really weird. I don't think it works that way. It's got to be in the rock, I think. Let's look at this other side of the wall here. Maybe we can see it on this side. It can be a really small vein. We know that. It could be in the floor, but I'm guessing if it's in the floor, it would be in the rock, not on the actual walkways. Haven't seen it in the stairs. Not under that outcropping. We'll try jumping down there at the very end here. Darn it! Where is it? It's got to be the bug. It has to be the bug. Okay, well, we tried, everyone. I still have no clue where it could be. Worst part about this is it might tempt a brother to come here, but he'll leave immediately upon not being able to access any of the color.
I will bring you luck.
We did need a little bit of emerald, so I guess it's a decent thing that we stopped in here after all. Nothing. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for wasting your time. Nothing here. Alright, so we have one place we might be able to hop down onto another rock, but I have a hunch it's going to teleport us out. Still, let's try it. We haven't technically checked it. That'll be right here. Oh, that's interesting. Look at the mist there. It's like a small outcropping down there I never noticed before. But I see no color there. And I'm not allowed? Oh, okay, I am allowed up here. Okay, well, so much for that, everyone. So let's go back up to Ola's now. And I guess we're wrapping up the cycle, everyone. So another we can't do anything cycle. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is unbelievably frustrating. I just want to fight a brother, and the game's not going to let me do that. How about that? Okay, well, let's watch where these two are going. If Montgolfier heads over here, we will rush there to fight him. He is. Okay, so maybe we can fight after all. This is a shame, Montgolfier. I didn't want it to be you. Oh, and he's heading... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take all the color from this area. And tomorrow, we'll be fighting Tyrant. All the color has to go from this spot. Because Montgolfier looks like he'll arrive here at the beginning of the next... Oh, are you able to be used? Oh, okay. That explains why there's more color here. We have more of the mushroom creatures.
I am the color of your power and fame. I will teach you to bring the dead to life.
Maybe what we'll do is let Montgolfier feed here. And maybe we can defeat him and Tyrant tomorrow.
Don't fear death. I'll be your guiding light in the void.
Let's not leave any other color here. How we looking? Or you could simply not do that, Tim. I didn't get a good... Okay, thank you, game. I was say I didn't get a good feel for how many of the little mushroomlings that might be in here, but now that I saw where they might spawn, thank you, game. We'll go ahead and do this. We are in Ayers. She does not like silver. Let's spend some silver here then. We also want to make sure that we're very fast for this, because we want to grab as many of these as we possibly can. We need room to store Crimson and Violet need to be stored in our Lympha. Oh, is this all Crimson? It might be.
The enemy will fall before your fury. The enemy...
Okay, hold on. We need more Crimson. We need more room for it. We're just about filled up.
We will fall before your fury. The enemy will
It has been my experience that this tends to be what happens. That when fireflies, wisps, or the like are present, they all drop one particular color. Coming for you last two. Nice! A decent amount of azure and crimson here. We can put a little bit of this back. Actually, which can we hold? 110 can be held on to. We'll just make sure we burn Crimson during the fight against Tyrant. We can hold exactly 50 Violet. Oh, we can hold nice. We can hold all of this 75 back in our Lympha. Okay, good. So it looks like I don't think we'll get to fight him today, but we'll do it in the next cycle. So let's go ahead and leave. Quick save. And now we want to rush back here. There's Violet and Amber that we grew here. We'll want to grow some more trees and prepare for Tyrant this time. Shame it's him, not Pit. But it'll still do. We might as well see if there's any hostiles here. I want to have a good idea of what might await us after the battle against Pit. Although the brothers are likely to consume quite a bit of color during my fighting them. There's 143 azure here. Holy crap. Oh, please. Please let me kill the brother when he shows up here. We've never done this before. So I'm a little nervous that he'll, like, I hope we can fight him while he's here. Like, if he starts draining the color, does he drain all of it even if I defeat him, I wonder? Guess we'll find out together. Actually, I'm going to wait to record the next one of these until this one goes up. So, oh my god, I have 143 Crimson. Azure, Crimson, and Amber are being grown here. Let's grow more, too, because this battle's likely to exhaust us. silver here? We're going to need emerald, silver, crimson, azure. Whenever we fight any of the brothers. Slotted in our heart. So we want to make sure we have enough of that over here to do that. To perform that task. Of fighting them very efficiently. And we'll grow another silver tree. Okay, everyone. And we'll leave, wait till the cycle ends, and that will do it for the session. And it looks like we will fight Tyrant first. Lost Fremen mentioned that he wouldn't be adverse to giving me hints. I don't mind hints, but I do mind, like, I don't want to know anything about the story, and I don't want, like, I don't mind a hint as to maybe, well, let's think here. I'm pretty sure I will be able to figure it out, how to best defeat a brother. Although, I have a hunch that I might die 2 or 3 times learning it. If you guys don't mind that, then I don't know a way to phrase it. I like you guys giving me tips. But I don't want, like, I don't know a way to differentiate between spoilers and tips. So, okay, so let me just go ahead and just say what I think is going to happen. So, there's no tutorial video on Tyrant. So my belief is that he's just going to roll right at us and try to run us over, and that's going to be it. That's my guess. So I am guessing that using the trap glyph to place the traps on the ground to damage him, and using the speed glyph to run away from him, is what I'm going to want to do. Maybe we can occasionally use like a hawk or a wasp to do some actual direct damage to him but otherwise that's what I'm expecting to use. Trap and haste, effectively, is the plan. If that's correct, that would be, if you could tell me, I wouldn't mind that. If that's wrong, then I will figure that out on my own. How wrong I am, I suppose, in the future. When we do this in the next session. Okay, I don't need all of that. Okay, let's... Actually, Tim, you know what you do? You want all this burning through you. You have a ton of color here to make up for the fight. So you want as much color as you can get into your Nerva here at the end of the cycle. So that means we will put amber in us. We should have grown an emerald tree here, too. You know, let's do that, too. So we fill all our hearts with color, because we want as much color as possible to be used to utilize it in the battle tomorrow. And because I have spent quite a bit of color growing some trees here now too, but I think we'll have it. I don't know. This was enough color that I could defeat one of the parasites, so hopefully the brothers aren't too difficult. I think they'll actually be easier because I can pay attention to the color wheel to help me do extra damage to the brothers, as opposed to the parasites where I'm left to the whims of fate and RNG to determine what they're going to attack and if the color on the creature will coincide with what it's weak to at that moment. So we want to grow one more tree. Let's grow an emerald tree. I can't remember growing emerald anywhere else, so... right, that's it. We are set. Of all the colors I have, we're good. We don't need to even take anything else out of us. We should be good. We should have enough color to do the fight. This color will all be converted into us. We'll make sure definitely to use crimson, azure, and violet. And we have plenty of trees here to make up for what we spend. Alright, everyone. Let's let the cycle end.
You're running out of time and putting yourself in grave danger. The sisters lured you into their web of lies and caught you. The brothers don't believe you and threaten you with death. You're flailing around and making mistakes in your panic for color. What else can I do? How else can I help you? What can I do but help you in any way I can? Take all my color, I'm giving it to you. I can't go on like this anyway. Farewell, my dear. Take care of the void. Become its new soul. It's your home now. Don't harm it by acting in haste.
Oh, Nameless, no! The one who refused the color is gone now, dissolved in the cold, because when one loses one's soul, one loses the possibility of eternal life. Who would willingly give away their color to someone else? What could be more frightening than death within death? The sisters' silent death tore down every principle that the Void Dwellers had come to believe in. It is taboo to give away color in the Void. Self-sacrifice is an unknown concept here. But it's not the fact that such a deed is possible that enraged the brothers and terrified sisters, but the premonition that from now on, it will be the only way. Oh, wow, Oh, well, now I'm even more determined to destroy the brothers, since she's helping us in part to help us deal with them. Oh, wow. I wonder if all the sisters will now have something to say about what occurred, so we should visit all the sisters also now. But first, we'll take care of Tyrant, and we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.